Let's go! Here we go, here we go! Huh. Set! Huh, huh. Ready! Set, go! Ready, ready, ready! Here we go, set! Ready, ready? Let's go now! Come on, set, go! Set! Ready? Set up! Huh. Down! Huh, huh. Set! Ready? Set, go! Let's go! Ready? Here we go, here we go! Ready, ready? Set! Ready? Go! Ready, ready? Bronco 80! Ready? Here we go, set! Viking 18, set up! Let's go now! Cowboy 80, go! Come on, set! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, set, go! Set! 70 Timber, ready? Set up! Hawk 70, Hawk, ready, ready?
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
First opened in 2017. Here's a look inside the one-of-a-kind setting for football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons. Tonight, the second of two on this wild card Saturday. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Atlanta Falcons. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, we welcome you. The punter, Bradley Pinion, gets this started. Off we go from Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Ready?
It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. The tight end going in motion to the left.
Ready?
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Clark Phillips, the corner, there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Ready? Ready. Red 38.
Now Rattler going to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. Let's go.
Penix now off the bootleg. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
We'll try the right side with Robinson. He's inside the 35. How about that run all the way down to the 25-yard line? It's a big run by Robinson. An even 40 yards.
That's another Falcons.
Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
To throw is Penix. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
This ball batted away. It's incomplete.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he'll take this one in. Kyle hits. Touchdown, Falcons.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm. Mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass, but really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Step.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. His first catch of the wild card game, and good for a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
To throw, it's Rattler. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take him back to the other side of midfield.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Shaheed in motion.
Ready.
Here's Rattler. That's to the sideline where he finds Olave. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints, a field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And And he'll find some space, taking it for 6 out to the 26-yard line.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Here we go, set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
We are through one here on Wild Card Weekend. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll throw. It's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
Falcons, first down.
On play action, Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Falcons first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Check. Let's go now. Now go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Mario Davis there on the play.
The tackle made by DeMario Davis. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and
From the
7.
35, here's 2nd down and 7.
Come on. Set. 18 Cardinals.
Throwing is Penix. To the right, that's Pitts. And he is out of bounds down at the 21.
A gain of 14 yards.
Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
On the handoff, it's Robinson. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Kenny Stutzman on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 17-yard line.
18 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals.
Here's Penix. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And 6
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try to keep the drive rolling, facing 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Hot, hot.
Now Penix. That is caught side of the end zone. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown Atlanta.
This is one of those cases, Mike, where the play caller understands, I got 3 points in my back pocket. There's no need here to be conservative. Let's keep this drive alive and see if we can come away with a touchdown. But instead of just trying to pick up the first down, they go for the big one, and it's a perfect throw, great catch, and they come away with 6.
14. Saints 3. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Rattler now back to throw. Out to his right. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
Gain of 14.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
In motion is Hill. They'll motion their tight end Johnson.
Ready.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Let's go. Black, 95. Cut.
Throwing is Rattler. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Okay, ready?
First and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Kamara. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Throwing now is Rattler. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. James Pierce in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and
Here we go. Here we go.
that's what happens.
Yellow. White. White. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Exiting the pocket right. He keeps it himself.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner, and that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Okay,
Third and 5.
ready. Yellow.
Olave is the motion man.
Set.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down.
Down. Ready.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. Oh, he's trying to get low. Push forward. I don't think he got there. He did not. He is short, and they've turned it over on downs.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 31, as they line up first and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. Complete. Former first-round pick Drake London with the catch. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
This one breaking up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
Push down to his left, and he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there, but now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
To throw again, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC wildcard game. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready, ready. Go!
On first and 10, it's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That run good for a dozen. And a very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
They'll run with Robinson. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
Davis on the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on second and 6.
Let's go now. Cowboys, take over.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Forced out left. Now he'll run.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
A couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. And here's Bijan. And he'll be brought down at the 45. Mario Davis there on the play.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Hold it ready.
Second down and 8. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. Continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Bijan Robinson, the intended receiver, out of the backfield. And that'll set up fourth down. And he overhit that just a bit. Lands beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow.
In motion is Hill. On first down, he'll start out with Kamara. And he'll get 4 here, up to the 24-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 24-yard line.
Here's a second and 6.
Red, yellow, blue, 32. Set.
Now Rattler gonna throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Olave. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Looking to throw, Rattler. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll get enough 4 here as he is taken down.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
That one out wide for Kamara. He's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. It's second down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
95, cut.
To throw, it's Rattler. A pass taken in by Miller. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
And it's third down.
Down. Yellow. 20. Ready?
Here's Rattler. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. A gain there of 15. First down, New Orleans.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
It's a give now to Kamara. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wildcard matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They've converted twice on third down on this drive. Now facing 3rd and 3. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll talk things over before third down.
Set. Yellow. 43.
Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Saints first down.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays.
And he will score! Game on! Alvin Kamara, touchdown Saints.
Ready.
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Plants. It's Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And it'll bring up second down.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Open man downfield, that's London. And this will bring them all the way down to the 20-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 56 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Drake London, touchdown Falcons. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a loss of a yard. And it's third down.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Edo Blue.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long. He'll drop to throw. He'll look underneath here and find Kamara. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Cut.
Crackler now back to throw. A quick slant into the hands of Johnson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 2 at the 30-yard line.
Watch out now. 50 furious. Ready.
Throwing now is Rattler. He's hit as he throws. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Ready, set.
Here's 3rd and 2.
Down. Yellow, cut.
We'll try and run for this with Kamara. They'll put him down right at the 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up.
First down, Saints.
Throwing is Rattler. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Michigan man, Donovan Edwards. You are hoping your running back can do something to give you space. And, Greg, they got the absolute opposite. Instead, it is a safety.
Yeah, exactly right, Mike. That's all they're trying to do is give themselves some breathing room and get their quarterback out of the end zone on this next snap. But instead, the defense is all over it. They get in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. Shaheed in motion.
Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Everybody in that defensive huddle just continues to remind themselves, you know they're going to take shots. They're going to try to throw the ball over your head and see if they can generate a big play. So continue to defend it just like they did there, and that one winds up incomplete.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback, and it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the fourth quarter. So as they turn to this pass,
in trouble, and down he goes. We are set for 4th and long. Back to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have a Saints first down. That was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs.
Set, ready. 10 black.
They'll drop to throw. That's complete. It is Foster Moreau. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down, New Orleans.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They get 20 on the connection. First down, New Orleans.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. Kamara. Ooh. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Here's first down.
10 cycles.
A gain of 15. And the Saints first down.
Red zone now. He'll drop to throw.
initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Kamara going to try to bull his way in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Brings up third down.
That is caught, and this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Falcons 41, Saints 18.
A one-score game late, and you figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
It's Robinson. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward. Gain of about 5.
He's brought down at the
So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here comes 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Robinson. Big opening up the middle. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Here's Coop for the extra point.
Lining up for the point after.
The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Let's go. Set.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Saints gonna use their 2nd timeout to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Down. Red 38.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. That is incomplete. Throw took him out of bounds, and it will be 3rd down.
Well, it's going to go down as an incompletion, but it wasn't from a lack of effort. I mean, he did everything in his power to try to get both feet in bounds. The pass just took him a little bit too close to the sideline, and he just wasn't able to save the play.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. New Orleans' 3rd and final timeout, and they stop it with 22 ticks left on the clock here in the 4th. Here we go. This is 4th down.
Ready. Cut.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. This is incomplete, but there is a flag. It is back at the line of scrimmage, and this could be a 1st down.
Ready.
Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long.
33. Yellow. Blue striker. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's down the field and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
On 1st down, it's Penix. Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Oh, and he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.